Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for being here. Whoops. Welcome to your weekly love reading. I did shuffle before. The first card is going to be from the Angel Answer Oracle cards. This card answers whatever question you have at the end. Sometimes it becomes a part of the reading. Sometimes both. Let's see here. Sagittarius. 3, 2. Okay. Let's see here. Pardon me. I normally don't look at the cards. That one I happen to see. Let's see. A Romance Angel card for Sagittarius. Sag. Let's see here. 3. Woo. Okay, so we got 2 cards face up. We're going to take them. I'm sorry, I'm hitting that wall. I don't know about you, but I have not been sleeping very well or very much, and I'm not actually sure why. But I apologize if I seem a little flat. Your first card is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And I always say, you know, it's really interesting that you got the heart-to-heart conversations with the healing family issues. I don't know that it's necessarily forgiving your parents so much as understanding that we're all brought up in some way, shape, or form, and our backgrounds are so very different, and they're not usually perfect. You know, it's rare that you find a child who will say they had a perfect upbringing, but I believe that we all come to this earth with a purpose of learning certain things, and so we are dealt certain cards, and you work with what you've got. And I think that our parents weren't given instruction books, and we aren't either when we have our children. But this says that you have to be able to move forward. Now, mind you, this is not talking about the extreme horror cases. This is talking about things that, I hate to say it, but what you would have considered normal growing up necessarily, but now find that it may be affecting your love life. You know, maybe you're around parents who argued a lot, so you tend to argue a lot. And the person that you're with doesn't understand this mentality because their parents never argued, you know. But who's to say what's right and what's wrong, you know? So that's why that heart-to-heart conversation is so important, Sagittarius, because it helps you come together and understand where each other is coming from. But I'm never very fond of this card because he doesn't look like he's actually paying attention to her. This cherub looks like he's concerned, like, you know, he's not even listening to her. So I think this is like a reminder to listen. And in this card, look at how intent, you know, they are very much, you know, involved with one another. And I think that's the difference here. When you have this conversation, make sure that both of you are open to it. Because if you're not open to it, it's a, you know, it's a moot effort, as they say. There's no point. So let's get some tarot cards for Sagittarius. Healing their issues, moving forward possibly with somebody. Any other cards for? There we go. Okay. For my Sagittarius friends, you first got the Hierophant. I believe he's symbolized of the Taurus. Taurus? He is my wedding card. And what'd you get with him? Wow, the 5 of Cups. Oh. This is so much, these 2 cards. Healing family issues and having a heart-to-heart conversation. This, actually, to me, is for, there's 2 people. This could be for someone who's already married and is feeling like, oh, what did I do? You know, maybe this isn't the right person for me, you know. And this is saying, you know, this talks to that you need to have a heart-to-heart conversations. If you feel like you're in a relationship and things aren't right, you know, have the heart-to-heart conversation. And if you think it has to do with your family background or their family background, maybe this is something that needs to be spoken to, because you do have the 5 of Cups here. That's the crying over spilt milk. It's like saying, you know, well, I wanted a Beamer, but I only got a I don't know, a Mercedes. I don't know. I don't know why that came to mind, but it's crying over spilled milk. You have it. You still have more. So, or you know what? This is a glass half empty attitude instead of a glass half full. But you still have somebody with you. I think that's what the Hierophant is here for, to help you realize that there is somebody who is with you, sticking by you. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Cups, maybe for my Sagittarians. Let's clarify. Okay, then. Temperance. You know what this says? It is not going to happen overnight. You may be thinking about having that conversation, and you may start having the conversation, but it may not heal, and it may not feel any better than the Five of Cups, this relationship, for a while. I think that's what the Temperance card is saying. This is a slow, steady build. This is working on a relationship. This is working on, I want to say, trust, because it's the pouring out of emotion. She's pouring from one cup to another. And this is that sharing. This is that heart-to-heart conversation. I'm sharing how I feel with you. And then you can go back and I'm sharing how I feel with you. So, and trust your intuition, okay? When the time is right, you'll know. And just be patient with one another. Because if you love one another, you can work it out. Okay, so Sagittarius, what was your question? Ask your angels is your answer. And interestingly enough, this, I said about your intuition because the third eye, the chakra is so lit. And when you're asking your angels, maybe this is you asking for guidance. I was watching something today on YouTube, and they said if you want to learn how to trust your intuition, ask for 3 signs. I think it was on Astrolata. I like some of her readings a lot, and it was something that came out today or within the last 24 hours, so April 29th or 30th of 2021. She had somebody on that talked about trusting your intuition. And I feel this is what this is talking about, asking for confirmation in relation to the conversation and why things are going the way they are and how to move forward. So thank you very much for being here, Sagittarius. Really appreciate it. Good luck. Take care.